It is a bright sunny morning here on my island, and we are going to go on an adventure today to go explore the snow. Now, I have never been on the snow in Ragnarok yet, so this is going to be my first time, but you can see the mountaintop over there that's covered in snow. That is what we're going to explore. Now, there's a lot of dangerous things. I could die. This could be a giant disaster. But there's also valuable resources in the snow that I want to see if we can find. So that is what we're going to do today. It is going to be a lot of fun. Let me start out by showing you what we're looking for. So I'm going to go check out my brand new dino that we got in our last video, which is the Archelon, the Archelon. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. Let's go take a look at this guy. So he's a giant sea turtle. He looks amazing. And one of the cool things about this guy is they give you algae. And so it says 10 minutes until algae is fully grown. So we need another 10 minutes, and then we'll harvest that algae. But that's going to be really useful for taming different creatures. So we're going to go over here on this sea turtle. And he actually is too big to fit through these gates, but that's okay because he can go on land. So I just kind of hop over the side here. Come on, Mr. Turtle. He's a little bit slow, but you know, he's cool. So that's okay. All right, get in the water, buddy. Get in the water. The other thing that's cool about this guy is you can see there's oxygen tanks on the saddle. While I'm on here, I get unlimited oxygen, which is great. All right, so we're going to dive on this guy. We're going to go into the water. The other thing that's great about this guy is that they're really pretty tanky. So this is a pretty low-level guy, and he has over 5,000 health as a level 85, which is pretty low. So he's pretty tanky. I can't imagine what a high level is going to be. I mean, I'm planning on getting a super high level of this guy, and that's going to be a major tank, which is great. Now, I don't see any sharks or dangerous creatures around here right now, but what we're looking for is oil rocks. Oil is very important on this map. I've talked about it a lot, and there's some oil rocks right outside my base here, which is pretty cool. So I can just hop off my little guy here, take out my pick, and hack away. Look at this. We got one oil rock. I can hop back on here, fill my oxygen back up. Actually, yeah, so my oxygen meter, you can see at the bottom of my screen there, it's not going down. If I'm nearby this guy, does my oxygen just not go down? What is going on? No, that's crazy. My oxygen is staying fully up. So do I just have to stay near this guy to have full oxygen? That is crazy. How far away do I go before it starts to go down? Okay, now it's going down. Okay. But yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, I just have to be near the guy. That is awesome. So you can see I'm getting about 10 pieces of oil per rock. Now, that's not a lot. That's not a huge amount of oil. I have 19 pieces of oil from 2 rocks. Yeah, so it's nice and convenient that it's right out here, but it's not really a lot. And I'm going to need a lot of oil. That's just not going to be very much. Now, again, I'm playing on like official rates, so it's supposed to take a while to get a lot of materials. But my understanding is that up in the snow, I think there's oil nodes there where I can use oil pumps. And also there's these bigger oil rocks that give you even more oil. So that's what I'm looking for. And that's why we're going to the snow. All right, so I'm going to check the algae again. Let's go to algae. All right, so it's not fully grown yet. It says I'm going to collect 6 algae. We're just going to collect it. It's not fully grown, but we're going to collect what's there right now. So it says I got 6 algae. So it's not a whole lot, but 6 algae looks like this. It says incredibly nutritious algae that grows on Archelon. Most wild herbivores love this stuff. So this will function as mutton. Let me get out of the water so I don't drown. Yeah, and I want to tame some more herbivores. So this is going to be really handy, but I'm going to need some more of this. It spoils in 20 minutes, which is a very quick amount of time. So I don't know how am I going to make this last? I'm going to need a lot more than just 6 pieces to tame anything. Okay, if I put it in here... Oh, shoot, I am out of spark powder in here. What about on my raft? I know there's spark powder in here. Yeah. Okay, so if I put it in here, how long does this last now? 3 hours. Okay, so that's a little bit better. It'll last for 3 hours. Now, I understand you can also make something else with this. Oh, here, in the cooking pot, you can make sushi. So you can make algae sushi. Wow, that's a lot. It takes 20 pieces of algae. So I have 6 pieces. I'd have to get 20 pieces in order to make this. And I assume that this would spoil as well. So, wow. And I need 10 pieces of long grass, 3 pieces of raw prime fish meat. That's very expensive. But this is super useful because this will improve your taming effectiveness if your dinosaur gets like hit or something. So that's a really super useful thing to have. But I'm going to have to get a whole bunch more of those archelons because if I'm only getting 6 pieces of algae per harvest, it's not going to be enough. I'm going to need to get some more. So we'll have to get some more of those so we can have multiple pieces of algae growing. So I'm over here at my train station, and I am going to use the cat pack. So this is what we used in the last episode. And I love these guys. These guys were so useful. They're so powerful. And they're not even the highest levels or anything, but they're just so much fun to use, and they just dominated everything in this area. So I'm actually going to give this guy a name. I've been giving my main creatures different names, and so we're going to name this guy. And again, I'm naming all my creatures after characters from Lord of the Rings. And I thought a fitting name for this guy would be Sam, because he has been a good friend to me. So let's go ahead. We'll change the name to Sam, and if you know the movies, you'll know who Sam is. All right, so Sam, our lead cat, is going to lead the cat pack on an adventure. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what we're doing. We need to get something special before we go into the snow. Okay, we're not going to go into the snow yet because do you see the clothes I'm wearing? These are very thin layers of clothing. That is not going to keep me warm in the snow. We need some furry wool to keep us warm in the snow, and to get that, we need some fur armor. Now, there's only certain types of creatures that give you fur, but one creature that I know does is beavers, and we found some beavers in the last episode. We're going to go and try and just slaughter some beavers with these guys. Come on, guys. Come on. We're going to go find the beavers again, kill a bunch of them. We might raid their dams as well and get a whole bunch of fur, and then we can make this really cool new armor. All right, we found ourselves some beavers. Check these guys out. They're just chilling. They're walking along the water. I gotta say, I love this area of the map. It's so beautiful. Again, this is where we are on the map. We were here in the last episode. It's just these kind of shallow creeks surrounded by these tall trees, and you can see the giant pillar in the background there. But yeah, you got all these beavers, and they have their dams, and we're just going to take them out. The problem is there's a lot of beavers, and as soon as I kill one, they're all going to swarm on me. But I think we can handle them. The other thing we found out in the last episode was that for some reason, the beavers are normally really good swimmers, but for some reason, they're not good at pathfinding across this water. So we could maybe use that to our advantage. But really, I just want to kill them because we want to kill them all because we want the fur so that we can make our clothing. So yeah, there's a lot of them here, but Let's go for it. Let's kill this one over here that's kind of far away. Oh no, there's a Gigantoraptor right there. Gigantoraptor. That is really cool. We'll need to get one of these at some point too. But not today. That is not what we're working on today. All right, let's go after this guy. Man, look at that damage we're doing. Yeah. Okay, got that one. Let's get this guy, level 15. Another one down. Oh, here comes another one. Yeah, if we can do it, take them on one at a time, that's a little bit easier. Is there more coming? Yep, there's more coming. Here comes this guy. That guy's down. We got this guy. We're getting so much pelts from these guys. All right, any more? Yep, there's another one right here. There's two right here. Or is that a baby? That might be a baby. No, that's a wild one. Okay. Wow, that was a 145. I probably should have tamed that guy. Any more? All right. Now that they're dead, this is an ideal time to raid some of these dams. All right. Whoa, my goodness. Wow, this is so much stuff. Okay, I usually drop... This is actually a really good way to get wood, but I don't have anything with a lot of weight to carry that, so we're just going to have to drop all the wood for now. Let me check one other thing. Let me check my skill points and see what we need to accomplish, because sometimes you need to... Oh, one of our skill points is loot a beaver dam. What are the odds? What are the odds? It's what we're doing right now. Okay, to activate that, we have to loot the entire dam, not drop out the wood. Okay, so let's locate another... Oh, there's another dam right here. All right, we're going to take everything out of this dam. Any beavers around? I see a raptor over there. Let's take everything. Yeah, skill point acquired. Now we just got to drop all this wood. I'm going to drop the rare mushrooms too. Okay, how much weight does this guy have? Oh, there's a beaver coming. Level 15, not bad. All right, we got skill points. That is cool. I haven't been paying as close attention to these as I probably should, but we have 3 skill points and a whole bunch of brand new milestones. Okay, I'll take a look at those later. What can I get? I thought I already got this. Yeah, it says completed. Yeah, I have this already. I want to get Bloodlust. Bloodlust is when you kill an enemy with a melee weapon, you gain 10% movement speed for 5 seconds. I think that sounds pretty cool. Oh, but I don't have enough skill points to unlock more than just a little bit. Okay, I'll have to work on getting more skill points then, but that's cool. A little bit of advancement on our skill tree there. What is this? I see a little baby beaver. No way. Did we kill his parents? We did. Yeah, we got ourselves a little baby beaver. That's so useful. It's only a level 50, which is not great, but it's better than nothing. Man, that's awesome. Oh man, now we're gonna have to escort this little baby all the way back home. No way. All right. We can do it. There's actually some dangerous raptors over here. Well, you know what? I think we're done raiding dams for the moment. Let's see how much we got. So from the beaver dams, look at this. Look at all this cementing paste. This is amazing. Look at all these silica pearls and a bunch of rare flowers. This has been incredible. My armor's almost completely destroyed. Luckily, we're going to make some new stuff. And in terms of the fur, let me look and see about the fur. So we can just pull it from all of our dinosaurs. It's the pelt is what we need. Yeah, okay, so over 200, which is great. That's going to be plenty. All right. Well, I think what we should do with this little baby, the easiest way back home is probably to go to the green obelisk right there. That's probably the safest way to go because there's dangerous stuff all throughout here. So it's just going to follow us, and let's just go that way. All right, so we made it back home, and here is my little beaver buddy. He's growing up, and you can see it took a really long time because it's already nighttime. But I have him here right next to my feeding trough, so he'll be able to eat plenty of food as he continues to grow up. You can see he's like 25% matured, and he'll eventually grow up. All right, well, we got all of that fur, so let's see if we can make ourselves some fur armor. All right, can we just pull everything we need? Yeah. All right, now this is pretty expensive stuff, but you can see the stats. The cold resistance on this stuff is great. All right, let's put it on and get rid of this armor that's almost completely busted. How do I look? That's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to see because it's so dark, but yeah, I think I'm ready for the snow. What do you guys think? This is some pretty cool armor. Now, I think I'm also going to take my little buddy here because this guy is going to help a lot. I'm just going to put him on my shoulder, and he is going to allow me to carry. You can barely. He's like snuggled into my fur. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. You can put things in this little guy's inventory, and it'll weigh half. So if we find stuff on our journey, having this little guy on my shoulder will allow me to carry more stuff, which is great. Now I have one more secret weapon to take on this mission with me, and you can see it right behind me. It is my deer. So I got these deer, which I talked about in the last episode, and actually, you know, I have extra because I'm just breeding with these two over here. But I could take one of these guys on my journey, and these are some of the fastest dinos in the game. Actually, the female deer is 25% faster than the male. And this one, I actually don't need this gal at all because I'm not using it for breeding. So if this one dies, it's completely acceptable. But look at how fast this is. This is great. Now you have to be careful with this because this female deer, it can't even attack at all. It has no attack. All it does is it's really fast, and it's a really great mount to get around. But I think this is perfect for our journey to go explore. So yeah, so this is what we're going to use. This is my secret weapon, and it's perfect. It's so great that we had an extra one I can use. I'm going to keep this one here because we'll use this one to get thatch, which is really good. And these ones will continue to breed. How much sooner until they can breed again? 10 minutes. Oh, you know what? I might just start the breeding while we go on our mission. Yeah. All right, I'm over here at my train, and we're ready to start the adventure. Let's take a look at the map before we head out, just to kind of get our bearings of what we're doing. So if we go over to here, over to our map. So this is the mountaintop I'm interested in kind of exploring. There's 3 different types of snowy areas on Ragnarok. There's regular snow, there's murder snow, and there's murder snow. Obviously, we don't want to go into any of the murder snow areas because it's super cold and we will probably die. My understanding is that the murder snow and the murder snow is in this kind of region over here. I don't think that this is the murder snow here. I think this is just regular snow. So this is where I kind of want to explore. The only problem is I don't know exactly how to get up here or if there is even a way to get up here. So what I think I'd like to do is start at the green obelisk. We're here right now. We're going to take the train up to the green obelisk, and then we're going to start here and head out this direction. And hopefully we'll find some way up this mountain to get into the snow. All right, we're here underneath the green obelisk. Let me start off by just placing down a sleeping bag before we go out into dangerous territory, just so we have another spawn point. I have another couple of sleeping bags here as well, but we'll wait till we get higher in the mountain to place those. So we're going to start out at the stream here and just head off towards the mountain up there. And I'm hoping there'll be some way to go climb up that. It looks pretty steep. There might not be a way up, but usually there is on these maps. So we're just going to go explore. I got to say, I'm so nervous about this. This is so nerve-wracking and scary going these places that I've never been before. And in the snow, there's some really dangerous stuff. What I'm most scared of is there's these badgers called Perlovia that hide in the snow, and then they jump out and they can dismount you. And if I get dismounted, I can't run away, and it's really, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. So yeah, there's lots of scary stuff in the snow, let alone the ice dragons. There's ice dragons. I hope I don't run into any of those. One of the things that I think is so much fun about this game is that it really pulls out your personality. Because you're being put in these extreme, stressful situations, that's one of the reasons why I like watching so many different Ark YouTubers, because it really shows you their personality of how they react under these high-stress situations. You know, when you're being chased by dinosaurs or when everything's falling apart, how do you react? And it's really funny because, it might seem like I'm over-preparing here and I'm taking my time, but that's just my personality. It's just my personality is showing in these high-stress situations. I'm a pretty low-risk individual in real life. I like to prepare. I like to think things through, and that's how I play the game. I watch other YouTubers who really just wing it and just fly by the seat of their pants. And, ooh, look at this wyvern, level 20. Or not wyvern, sorry, griffin. That's so cool. Yeah, we'll have to get one of those eventually. Yeah, but some people just wing it. That is not my personality. I'm not a wing it kind of a person. I don't know how they do it. And they generally progress faster than I do, but they also die all the time and lose all their stuff. And it's just interesting. It's just interesting to see how different people react to different things. Okay, now how are we going to get up there? I don't know. Oh, I see a number of griffins. This must be a big griffin spot over here, because there's one way off in the distance there. I can't even see the level. Okay, so we'll have to be careful of that. It looks like there might be a way up over that direction. Ooh, and maybe we can get this drop too. Wait a second. There's some kind of land bridge thing. Maybe that's a way up. Because this looks like it's all snow up here. Yeah, let's head off in that direction. Oh, I also spot a T-Rex. Oh, it's level 20, not too bad. But remember, on this animal, I can't fight at all. So I've got to be really careful. Oh, and look at this beautiful waterfall. Oh, there's so many just cool places here. This is a really cool valley right next to the Green Ob. Oh my goodness. Look at this area. This is incredible. It's like a Grand Canyon. So there's the land bridge we were looking at. And yeah, it opens up into this huge canyon area. I love this. So there is one snowy area on this side. The other snowy area is behind me, which I'm still trying to find a way up to. This is a super dangerous area. I've already been chased by raptors and mountain lions and T-Rexes. And you can see my guy is already like, he's lost a quarter of his health, mostly from jumping off cliffs to get away. But, this seems fairly safe. I'm going to put a sleeping bag down right here, just in case I die and I have a place to respawn fairly close. So this will be right above the canyons. Let me show you where this is on my map. We are right here. All right, I made it. I'm in the snow. There's a mountain lion right below me. I hope he doesn't find... Oh, there's a scorpion. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. I'm running into the snow. The scorpion just hit me. Oh my goodness, there's an Archie right there. Run! This is what I'm saying. It's super scary. I don't even know where I'm going. I need to put my fur armor on or I'm going to freeze. Okay, we got some crystal over here. Okay, remember, we're looking for oil. We're looking for oil. Oh, maybe we lost them. Oh, man. But we are here. We're up here. Yeah, there's bad stuff everywhere. I'm worried about wolves, too. Okay, so there's some mountain lions over there. Ooh, we can see Blue Ob in the distance. That must be the ocean over there. Wow, look at how high up we are. So we're way on the top of the mountain here, and we can see there's my island out in the distance with the little tower. You can barely see it. And then this is all the swamp down here. Wow, and there's that big castle in the swamp that we have to check out still. What a cool bird's eye view of everything. We see our first ice wyverns. They're flying above me. Ice wyverns are very scary because if they blow their ice breath on you, it slows you down and then you can't get away and then they eat you. So we got to be careful, but that means there's a nest here. Ooh, very scary. Okay, let's proceed with caution. No way! It's 8 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm freezing. Oh, so I'm going to slowly die in this weather. Oh, oh, shoot! Mountain lion! Mountain lions! Run away! Okay, I'm seeing some good metal deposits up here. No oil yet. I'm gonna keep going up, keep going up. Whew, I think we lost them. That was scary. All right, this is pretty much the top of the mountain here. And there's the ice wyvern. I bet their nest is right on the top. Oh, I can't see from here. Right on the top of that mountain right there. I bet that's where the nest is. If that's where it is, there's no way I can get to there. You can get there and steal their eggs, but obviously I can't get up there. Not that I would want to either, because that guy's really scary. Where's the other one? That makes me very nervous. There was 2. All right, I'm just out of the snow. As you can see, I'm at a quarter health. So it's been pretty tough, but I made it out of the snow, and now I am in the middle of the canyons, and I've got to find a way to get back home. I guess I could go down this way and eventually find my way. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. But yeah, I think now's the time I should probably start to head back home. Unfortunately, we didn't find any oil, so I guess I'm just going to have to keep on looking. But it certainly has been a fun adventure to kind of explore these new areas. Oh my goodness, I was just chased by a mountain lion off of this cliff, and now I'm stuck here halfway between this cliff and death down there. I think the mountain lion is actually down there. He fell down. So yeah, I'm in serious trouble. If I take fall damage, this guy is dead. He can't survive a fall from here. Oh my goodness. There's a technique where you can jump off right before it hits the ground. That's what we're going to have to try to do, because otherwise I cannot survive. I mean, maybe we could slide down the edge of the cliff. But I'm already almost dead. That Arju's going to come for me too. Yeah, the mountain lion's right down below me there. Holy cow. It's like I'm going to die one way or another. All right, let's go for it. Yikes. Oh, let's go. I'm almost dead. Let's go. Come on. Oh, this is not good. That's the river I was going to follow to get back home. Oh no, that's the wrong river. I'm at the completely wrong spot. Oh, I have to go this way. I don't know if I can find my way back home. Look at this place I found. I'm just running around. I'm in the canyon still. Check this out. There are these really old ruins. It's like a giant bridge over the canyons. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Maybe sometimes it's cool when you get lost. I'm totally lost in the canyons, but you find cool things like this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Is that incredible or what? This is wild. I'm running around trying to get back home, and I just stumbled on this cave. Look at this. Just sitting here in the mountains. Yeah, see, right on the edge of the canyons, right on the edge of the snow. And there's like a little waterfall here. And there's this cool cave. There's crystal in it. I don't see anything else in it, but I just thought this is really cool. I think it's just I don't think there's anything special about it. I think it's just a little cave where you could build a base in. But yeah, how cool is this? I like how it's lit up. That's really nice. Yeah, it kind of goes from one side of the mountain to the other because it opens out on this side over here with some more kind of waterfalls, which is cool. Faces out to Blue Ob, which is not the direction I really want to go. I might actually go this way because I'll show you my map. What I really need to do is get back to Green Ob, which is that direction, but right now Blue Ob is this direction, which is the opposite direction. But actually on this side of the mountain, the slopes are smoother, so it's easier to find a way down, I think. So I have to not, I'm so low health, I have to avoid taking fall damage for any possible reason, and I think it might be easier to get down from this side, although now that I'm looking at it, maybe that's not true. There's slopes everywhere. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how I'm gonna find a way down. All right, I found my way back. After a very long journey, my guy's very hurt, so I need to let him heal up a little bit, and then we'll go check out some of my other stuff. So I just got back to my base, and check this out. I have really good news. The baby has been born from my 2 deer here, and I don't know if you remember, the first baby we got was the worst possible stats you can possibly get. This is the second baby, and check out these stats. These are every single good stat from the parents. 36 health, 37 stamina, 29 oxygen. Well, that's the worst, but we don't care about oxygen. 37 food, 42 weight, and 39 melee. It's a female, and it is perfect. That is awesome. So we got a perfect female. Now we just need to get a perfect male, and then we can have a perfect breeding pair, and that means that every baby that comes after that will be perfect. Oh, what are the odds? That is so great. We went from the horrible baby to a perfect baby. I love it. Now, my understanding of the stats is that when the stats get passed on, there's a 55% chance that each stat will be the better stat. So overall, there's a slight chance that this kind of thing happens where you get like perfect babies like this. But, you know, it's a flip of the coin. You never know, which is why breeding takes such a long time. But I'm very excited with this cute little female baby, which is perfect. So get this. I was doing a little bit of research, so watching some YouTube videos on where this oil could be on this map. It turns out there's an oil cave really close to where we were at. I mean, we were walking around this whole area. We just missed it. And let me show you. We go to our map. Apparently there's an oil cave on the mountain here that we didn't find. We found the one cave with no oil in it. But there's another cave that's right here. Now this is that canyon area, those massive canyons. So I'm a little worried that I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get to this spot. But I mean, we walked right past there. So you know what? We're going to go back and see if we can find this oil. Only problem is, I think, I don't know if my friend here is healed up. He's looking a little worse for wear. He's not quite half health yet. I mean, he has been regaining health. You know what? I'm curious. Usually they regain health over time by eating berries and stuff. Oh, its food is all the way up. So that's probably part of it. It's not going to eat a whole lot to regain health. What if I run around? Will that cause it to eat its food? Oh, it's eating now that we've stopped. I see. Okay, so you use the stamina, and then to regain stamina, it eats food. It's still pretty topped up on food. You know what? I'm also wondering... Let's go get some more algae off this guy. If we grab some algae, we have 11 more pieces of algae. That is great. So algae is supposed to function like mutton. And I'm curious if I force feed it to this, will it help it heal faster? Doesn't really seem like it, to be honest. Well, you know what? We're just going to take this girl as she is, and we're going to go on another adventure, and hopefully she survives. She's almost half health, so maybe she'll be okay. I want to go check out and see if we can find this oil. It just goes to show you how intricate these maps are. That you could be running through an area and just completely miss like secret stuff that's all over the place. It makes it interesting. I mean, you can be playing on these maps for a long time and still keep discovering new cool things. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Look at this canyon. It's massive. I have no idea how to get over there. I think it's at the top of this waterfall is I think where we're supposed to go. I think going across that bridge is the only way we can get over there. But how do I get up there? This is going to be such a challenge. That's all right. I'm loving this. I'm loving just exploring on my little friend here. All right, I made my way back up here. And now I'm going across this, heading into another snowy-like area. Oh gosh. Oh, shoot. There's a hole in the bridge. Oh, you got to be careful. I almost fell all the way down. Holy cow. I just saved myself from death. Okay, be very careful on this bridge. There's another hole right there. Oh my goodness. I think I found it. I think that's it right there. It looks cave-like. That must be it. Only question is, how do I get down there? Those are oil rocks. That's it. There's oil rocks right here. Okay, there's literally no way to get down to there unless you're flying. Oh, that is crazy. So this is a little bit of a lost cause because I can't get to that. What? I mean, I could drop down into the water, but then I couldn't get back up. I'd have to go follow the water down into the depths of the canyon, and I'm not entirely sure how to get out of the depths of the canyon. So I don't want to go down there. But yeah, I think that's it. Those are oil rocks. Well, I can't zoom in on them, but those rocks right in front of me down there, those are oil rocks. Those give an enormous amount of oil. We're rich. We're rich. If I can just fly down there, I could get myself tons and tons of oil. I should bring my Anki over here because if you mine it with your Anki, you get even more. That is fantastic. So at least I know how to get it. I just don't have the technology to actually do it yet. Wow. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And you know what else I just found? Really nearby, I was just walking around, an oil vein. I actually found my first oil vein. It's just by itself here, but if I can put an oil pump here, this will pump out oil. Oh my goodness, we're finding oil all over the place. This is amazing. Well, unfortunately, I died trying to go back home. I was kicked off my mount by a microraptor, and then there was a terror bird right there who ate me. So I was so close to getting back. Here's my death. Here's a sleeping bag right here. So we're going to see if we can make it to our stuff. I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to make it, but we'll try. Oh man, I almost fell in the hole again. Oh, they're fighting my stuff. I'm out of stamina. Come on, guys. I mean, I really didn't have anything on me that was too important. Oh. No, shoot! This is the guy. This is the guy. Okay, just run. Just run. Just run. Maybe we can outrun him, I don't know. You know what I'm just realizing? We left behind the jerboa. That's what everyone was fighting. They were fighting the jerboa. Oh no. I think we might lose our jerboa. My shoulder pet. Well, you know what? It distracted them so that we could get away. So he is definitely a hero. I haven't seen a death message, so they haven't necessarily killed him yet. But I'm not sure we could save him. All right, I'm all suited up, and I'm ready to go get my stuff and try to save my shoulder pet. And this time, I have a sword. I made this. Isn't this cool? Yeah, I love it. Oh, I brought my deer back to my island over there, so it's nice and safe. And I thought this time I'm going to go with my cat pack. So at least I can have some help fighting off some of those dinos. Now that I'm not really exploring, I know exactly where I'm going to go. This still could be, I mean, I'm going to have to fight through all this stuff, so it still could take a little bit of work to get there. But yeah, the cat pack, I think, is going to come in clutch. All right, we're back on the other side of the bridge here, and I'm just going to put a sleeping bag down in case this goes horribly wrong. This was a long journey. I even had problems with my cat pack ghosting into the rocks, and then I had to get them out. It's crazy. Out! We have... Yikes! We have a terror bird here already. Oh, shoot. You know what I might do is I might leave these guys here and go over on just one guy, because I'm scared of these guys jumping off the bridge, honestly. So you guys just chill here next to my sleeping bag. If I need them, I'll come back and get them. Let's just go on one guy and see if we can save our shoulder pet. I checked the history, and he hasn't died yet. Or maybe it just hasn't registered yet. I don't know. Okay, I need to not fall down any holes. Is there a hole there? It looks like there is. Okay, there's my death. Yikes! Okay, RG's coming for me. Raptors. Terror bird. I don't know if I can fight all these guys. Okay, I killed some. No, don't heal. Kill the terror bird. My guy's doing okay. I don't want to hop up until they're taken care of. Where can I find my jerboa? Gosh, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, got all my stuff. Okay, well, they're busy. I think they killed somebody. All right, where is my jerboa? What? $3,000 blocks away? They're saying he's all the way at my island. Did I not have him with me? Maybe I didn't bring him. Oh my goodness. Maybe I didn't bring him. This whole time, I thought I lost my shoulder pet. I don't think I even brought him with me. Yeah, he's still at the island over here. So all we needed to get was my stuff, which I got. Oh, that's fantastic. So actually, we didn't lose anything. Other than my pride. Oh, shoot! 140 terror bird. I'd love to tame this guy. I love terror birds. But nope, sorry, he's dead. All right, well, I think that's a great place to end it. That was a kind of a successful journey, and we got our stuff back. We're gonna head back home now, get out of this snow, and now that we know where the oil is, we'll have to make some plans on how to get it. I mean, we'll either need a flyer or some zip lines or an oil pump or something, but it gives us something else to work towards. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.